I'm going to share my entire Kundalini activation technique blueprint with you on how to generate an energy body through which all things are attracted to your life. And this is how you shift into a higher frequency and manifest prosperity. It's taken me 18 years of teaching and practice to perfect it. So stop whatever you're doing and take notes. This is also what we'll be covering in the upcoming Ascension Activation Training that launches on Monday, July 14th. I cannot wait to teach my biggest and best class to date. The waitlist for the Ascension Activation Training has grown like crazy since my first video a few days ago, and it looks like around 50 to 100 people are joining every day. So that's why it's more important than ever that you're on the waitlist. If you aren't on the waitlist yet, click on the link below this video and enter your email. If you're on the waitlist, you'll be able to sign up for my Ascension Activation Training one day before the general public on Sunday, July 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This way you can increase your odds of getting a spot because there's probably going to be a rush to the registration page. In the last 3 videos, I talked about why the Kundalini activation technique is the best way to raise your frequency fast. Because when you vibrate at a higher frequency, you can manifest prosperity in love, community, clarity of direction, purpose, health, wealth, and happiness. I showed you that shifting your frequency can be done in only 3 minutes with the correct technique. In video 2, I also showed you how to get all your wishes fulfilled with a 3-minute practice by bringing your body and mind together to pray from your soul, and that was in video 3. So in case you haven't watched the first 3 videos yet, make sure you do that right now because they're filled with a ton of gold nuggets and practical techniques that show you how you can get started right now in only 3 minutes. This 6-part video series will only be available during the pre-launch of the Ascension Activation Training. It's a limited series, so make sure you watch it while it's available. So with that being said, let's jump right into the Kundalini activation blueprint. This is the exact roadmap that I use and all my students use to raise their frequency and shift in consciousness fast. People often ask what the world needs to come alive, but you need to ask yourself what your soul needs to come alive, because this world is in desperate need of people whose souls have come alive. And all the things your soul needs to come alive are related to prosperity. Prosperity is not only money, but health, happiness, love, relationship, and community. And to achieve all that, the roadmap is clear. The first step that we'll work on is clarity of mind, so you can see your best direction and recognize your soul's purpose. Only clarity and a balanced mind can get you out of the dark. Every blink of an eye, 1,000 thoughts enter your mind through your crown chakra and are mostly dumped into the subconscious. Maybe 1 or 2 of these thoughts make it to your conscious awareness. So now the mind is running on subconscious programs that need clearing. That's why people meditate, to clear the mind of the clutter. With Cat, you'll find 3-minute practices that feel like magic, and you will suddenly love to meditate, even if you have never been able to meditate before. You have 3 minds: the positive mind, the negative mind, and the neutral mind. With Cat, we balance the positive and the negative minds and come into the neutral mind. That's when the mind is under your control. The mind is the tool created for you to connect the finite of this body to infinity. But you can only do that when your mind is calm and neutral. Then you need a well-developed intuition. Now your mind is calm and clear, so your gazillion thoughts aren't clouding your intuition. But although you have innate intuition, it isn't developed enough. Intuition is your inner navigation system, and with Cat, you can develop your own intuition to 100% rely on it. When your intuition is strong, you just know which way to go, what to do, whom to trust or ask for help, and so on. A well-developed intuition is much more reliable and accurate than the words of a psychic. Your intuition is your best friend, helping you excel at anything life might throw at you. So next, you will need to establish a radiant energy body and aura. It's your time to shine. A strong aura and a radiant energy field attract opportunities, invitations, romance, jobs, career advancements, or like-minded friends come into your field when you have radiance. With Cat, we have the tools to tune into the frequency of prosperity to fulfill our wishes, and radiance maintains it. We'll also build a strong aura and strengthen the radiant body so that we can be seen and heard at the right time by the right people. So once you have all these, you will need confidence. Cat changes your electromagnetic field and tunes you to higher frequency emotions and feelings. Confidence in yourself and your path is priceless. Most of you crave a fulfilling and meaningful job, a loving community, or like-minded people, and a soulmate relationship. Finally, while you work on all that, you'll also want to become healthier and more vital to fully enjoy this magical life. Since you activate your own source of infinite energy with Cat, you'll become vitalized, energized, and rejuvenated. If you want to land on the moon, you'll need fuel in your rocket ship. Cat will give you that fuel, that precious life force energy, also known as chi or prana. You can become a fully sovereign being, one who doesn't rely on any outside sources such as YouTubers who talk about ascension all day but can't do one exercise with you that can change your personal life in just a few minutes. You will take all of your power back. Imagine you have an idea of contributing to Earth's ascension through meaningful work, but you lack clarity of mind and a sense of direction. Imagine you have a radiant energy body that attracts opportunity, but you lack the intuition to recognize it and the confidence to pursue it. Imagine you are the most misunderstood member of your family and friend circle, so you have nobody to talk to or create with. And now imagine there is a tool that enables you to turn all of this around, step into the light, and take over. There are undoubtedly other techniques you could practice, but the best ones take years to achieve what this one can do in only a few weeks. My Ascension Activation live training, which launches on Monday, July 14th, contains the #1 technology the Pleiadians emphasize for raising the frequency fast and stepping into the soul's purpose. It's a technology that combines meditation, prayer, chanting, singing, sound, breath work, and rhythmic movement to create a technology that can remove old programming from your subconscious mind and install a new software so that you can operate from a higher frequency. We are coded in a certain way, and this technology will repair the code, so to speak. And it will happen almost effortlessly in the background as you practice. One day you will notice that you've changed, that your life has changed, that the way the world responds to you has changed. And the best part is that these classes feel like absolute magic. It's like a new hobby that makes you super happy and blissful. I'll show you in detail how to get results fast once you've implemented the Kundalini activation technique. And every class is designed in specific sets to give you clarity of mind, help you recognize your purpose, build reliable intuition, establish radiance to attract, and confidence to act. You will become more vital, healthy, and happy after each and every class. And no matter how old or fit you are, your soul will come alive and manifestation will begin to happen effortlessly because this is your rebirthing. You're rebirthing into higher consciousness, where you operate from a higher frequency and create a higher reality. Your life is meant to feel like magic every day. Nothing else is acceptable for your role as a member of the family of light during the age of light. All of this and so much more is included in my upcoming Ascension Activation Training. So make sure you're on my early bird waitlist and look out for that special email for when my Ascension Activation live training launches, because this is literally the #1 top training I've ever released. And if you're on the waitlist, you'll be able to sign up one day before the general public on Sunday, July 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern. So many people have signed up for the waitlist in the last 2 weeks, and new people are joining every single day. But to make sure I can hold the space and provide support to everyone, registration is going to be limited. I haven't decided yet on exactly what the limit is, but once we reach the cap, registration is going to close, and I might only launch another class like this sometime next year. And from my experience, there's usually a rush once the registration page opens, and spots are always granted on a first-come, first-served basis. This is why it's important that you're on the waitlist and sign up at 10 a.m. Eastern sharp Sunday, July 13th. This will greatly increase your odds of getting a spot. So click on the link below this video and enter your email to join the waitlist if you haven't done it yet. And in my next video, I'm going to share some more very specific experiences with you, and I'll show you what it looks like once you practice my Kundalini activation technique. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss this upcoming video.